Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, here's another sit down video. I was going to drink wine for this, but I just went out to Mexican restaurant yesterday for my mom's birthday and had way too much margarita and Mexican food and chips and queso and everything, so ice water it is. Cheers to you. I have no. Well, the other day I was watching Joe Rogan, and this guy Justin Wren was on, and he was talking about being bullied in high school, middle school, and stuff. And it just dropped my notebook. It got me thinking about my bullies, and a lot of kids just like made fun of me in general, and it wasn't like oh, like somebody really had it out for me type thing, except for this one girl really wanted to mess with me. She was freaking psycho, and I feel like I didn't even tell, like, I haven't told, like, anybody the whole thing, because it's really fucking embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing because you let that happen to you, but, like, when you're a kid, I mean, you let things happen to you. I don't know, it's stupid, but stand up for yourself. So in middle school, after my pap passed away, we rented a house for my pap. So he passed away, and we ended up moving. And in my old neighborhood, I always was at my nonna and pap's and had friends that I played with like every single day, and we had been friends my whole life. Well, I was like 12 years old, and we moved to a new place, and I had like no friends on the hill, and so you want to make friends. Well, this girl that was at my bus stop, there was two girls, okay? I need to, do I even need to make alias names? Like, it doesn't matter. Brittany and Hannah. Which I did have other friends named Brittany and Hannah, so this isn't like my friends. This is like girls from hell. Well, at least the one girl was from hell. Hannah was definitely from hell. So this girl lived behind me, and then the other one was at our bus stop too, but she was like on the other side, like a few blocks, like a block over or whatever. And I don't know how we got to hanging out, but I was like, okay, like, you want to hang out? I'll hang out. Like, I have no friends. Like, hi, let's be friends. Like, the house behind me, like, they weren't the best kids, you know what I mean? They were kind of bad. Like, whatever. So we would, like, go hang out at her house. Well, they would come to my house to, like, come get me to hang out. And, like, one time they, like, had me come over in the morning before school, and they, like, straightened my hair, and everyone loved my hair because I would just let it be crazy and curly and frizzy all the time, like I was a kid, whatever. And, so, like, that was cool. Well, then, eventually, I am not meant to film this video because, one, my dog is being my dog, and my mom just called. So, I might get to tell you this fucking story. But it ain't looking good. Alright, I'll just tell you what this bitch did. Because I'm just like trying to get there and I can't. Okay. I was like, bully. Mad Dogs and Cigs. I'll read off my notes and then I will talk about it. Okay, so there was a convenience store up on our hill, and we went there often. If I had friends over, sleepover or something, like, we'd walk up there. So it was in walking distance. Anyway, these bitches had me go with them. Like, I was a good kid, and I was, like, nice, and I would never do anything except for people pressuring me and me being fucking scared and doing it. So anyways, the devil, I'll call her Lana. So Lana was like, okay, you go, buy something little or whatever, and distract the lady, this poor little old woman that worked there, while we steal Mad Dog and cigarettes, because the cigarettes were kind of out where you could like get to them, and Lana puts them in her freaking pants, and the other one has the Mad Dog, and I buy whatever I bought, gum or something, and we left. And I was like, so, like, I remember, like, I don't even remember what I bought. I don't remember anything. I remember watching Lana fucking put cigarettes into her fucking sweatpants. And I remember the old lady, like, I can see her face. And I remember just being like, I can't, like, I don't want to be doing this, but here I am, like, doing it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it was so stupid. But anyways, and we left, and I didn't even drink the Mad Dog. Like, I didn't even smoke the cigarettes. Like, I had no part in it at all. Like, other than being a decoy, basically. Like an asshole. There was that. The next thing is phone. So, I had this really cool, like, Girl Talk, like, headpiece, like, earphone thing from the 90s, and it had a voice changer on it, and it would say stuff. It would say, like, as if, and, like, whatever. I think it was, like, from Clueless, like a Clueless thing, but I love that phone, and Lana stole that. The next one is brush. My hairbrush, we were, like, they would just barge into my house, and she was in my room, and, like, Brittany and I were in the other room, and we come in, and Hannah has her fucking pants pulled down and her underwear, and is brushing her pubes with my hairbrush. That happened. And then I didn't have a fucking hairbrush for a little bit. So the next thing is a picture of me. This girl was literally, like, demented. Like, I don't even understand. Like, I don't even understand. Anyway, there was this, like, picture my mom had framed of me in the house, and it was, like, it wasn't hanging on the wall. It was just, like, a standalone frame. And Hannah, or Lana, would literally, like, picked up the picture. She's like, oh, that's cute, and she spit on it, and then she started to make out with it and put her tongue all over it. That was cool. I feel like I'm making this shit up. Like, this girl was so demented, it's not funny. And she ended up getting sent away, not because of what she did to me, but God knows what else she was doing. Like, you psycho. What is that? Wig tease. I don't even know. She would, like, whippets. My mom always had, like, an aerosol can of Cool Whip, and she would come in, open the fridge, open the cupboards, and she would eat all the whipped cream and then do whippets with the can, and then, like, I would get in trouble. My mom would come home, like, what, like, why, like, you ate all my my whipped cream? And I'm like, you know, I didn't even know what to say. Like, what was that, like, I didn't even know what to say, and that's so stupid, and why would you keep hanging out? Like, they would, like, come knock on my side door. They literally came over just to fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like, looking back, that's so messed up. I just felt like I couldn't stand up for myself. Like, what? Girl, stand up for yourself. Say, I don't want you in my house. Get out of my house. Like, but this bitch was crazy. Anyways, so she would do that. And then one time, we had, like, Smirnoff, we didn't have, my mom and stepdad had Smirnoff Ice, like, in the fridge. And there was, like, one, and it was, like, left for forever. And Lana fucking just opens it and starts drinking it. And drinks half of it and says, here, save this half. Like, I'll be back. And I was, like, freaking out. And, so I put it in my closet in, like, this little backpack I had since I was a kid. I traded it for, like, a Barbie or something. Or I traded a Barbie for it. So, like, my mom and stepdad, like, came home and, like, she, like, had cleaned my room and went through my, you know, stuff and found that. And, like, they had to sit down and talk with me. And I was honest, and I told her, like, listen, this girl like, Lana took a drink of it, and then she put it, whatever. And she's like, I'm gonna call my mom, whatever. I'm like, no, like, please don't, like, I don't want problems, like, whatever. So dumb. One time, oh, and she would do stuff like pour out our bird seed, like, in the backyard. Like, a neighbor caught her doing that. Like, I didn't catch her doing that, but the neighbor caught her. And then she smoked, so we had, like, little, like, rectangle windows in the basement, and, like, you could see them from outside, like, they were at your feet, little windows. And she, with the cigarette, burned holes into the screens. Um, yeah, pour out bird feeder, sig in basement. She punched me in the fucking face and knocked out my last baby tooth. And actually, we were on Brittany's porch outside, and, like, my crush, like, from the neighborhood was there, and Lana was like, oh, I'm gonna set you guys up and blah blah blah. Like, oh, she's such a dick. She might have kissed him in front of me too, I don't know. But she pushed me off the porch literally and was, like, laughing and saying, like, everyone saw my butt crack. And then she basically walked up to me and said, I'm gonna punch you in the face. And I was like, you're not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, go ahead, punch me in the face. And then she literally punched me in the face. And I just remember, like, holding my mouth and then, like, looking, and there was, like, blood in my lap. Thank God. I had one more baby tooth up here, and she knocked it out of my fucking mouth, and I was bleeding, and I, like, ran after her, and I, like, tackled her in the backyard, and then she was like, truce, 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 and I was like, I didn't want to get in trouble. Like, what the fuck? Like, and I also didn't want to get more hurt. Like, Jesus, because this bitch is psycho. She's psycho. What am I so? Oh my God. She probably, like, threatened to I don't know what she did, but yeah. I still remember this Good Charlotte baseball tee that she took from me. She actually probably took a couple of them, because I have, like, none of my old ones. She fucking stole them. Oh, and then, like, the crush I had, he liked Good Charlotte too, and, like, she would be like, do you like my shirt? Like, we would be walking and see him, like, okay. Push me off step, punch me in the face. What else did she do? I'm sure she did more shit. Oh, we had, like, a tiki torch outside, and she shoved that in her fucking pants and, like, rubbed it on herself. Yeah. Literally psychotic. So psychotic. So fucking psychotic. I literally am about to go look her ass up and see what is going on. Like, are you in an insane asylum now? Like, what's going on? She got sent away, and then her family moved away, which, as they damn well should, like, lock that bitch up. Like, I mean, that may be extreme, but, I mean, that's psycho. Like, what in the world? She was awful. And I can't believe that I let myself do that. And if you're getting treated like that by anybody, like, please put an end to it. Like, please put a stop to it. Oh my gosh. Don't let your kids, like, if you think there's, like, a bully, like, even if they're like, no, like, don't, you know, because they don't want to feel a type of way or have kids make fun of them, like, still be like, listen. Or tell them, if you won't let me stand up for you and have something done about it, I want you to stand up for yourself. And if you don't do that, then you know what I mean? Like, give them an opportunity at least to do it themselves. I don't know. But put an end to it somehow, because, or, like, catch them in the act. I don't know, you know? Because, man, I'd want to kick some kid's ass if they were doing that to my kid. Like, fuck. Get me all worked up. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go to the gym and go see my mom. Today's her actual birthday. I'm sorry the beginning of this video started out kind of slow. But yeah, this was a story of, like, one of my the worst bully that I did have. Yeah. So I might do a story time about, like, my worst date. Date I use loosely, but yeah, because that's a fucking story also. But But anyways, thanks if you watched. If not, okay. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know what I'm saying. See you later. Bye. Bye. I'm gonna go grocery.